City officials on Oahu are now using a new tool to tackle illegal game rooms. It's all thanks to a new law that Honolulu's prosecutor calls a game changer.
Yeah, the rule imposes tougher penalties for anyone who works at a gaming room, and the first case under the new restriction is already heading to court. As KTV4's Zali Duklo reports, it's not the only approach that city leaders are taking to crack down on these establishments.
47-year-old Ching He was arrested here on Waiava Road in Pearl City last week. He's been charged for allegedly working as a cashier in a game room.
What happened here was HPD did an undercover operation.
Working in a game room used to be a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in prison, though many have been let off with a $50 fine. But a new law passed last year increased the penalties.
That was a game changer.
Now, working in a game room is a Class C felony and could lead to 5 years in prison. He's case is the first on Oahu prosecutors are taking on under the tighter restriction. Honolulu prosecutor Steve says running a game room is a Class B felony with a maximum 10-year prison sentence.
That's a harder case to prove.
Adds the effort to eradicate these establishments is a multi-pronged approach. Over the past year, the prosecutor's office filed a nuisance abatement lawsuit against the owner of a McCulley Street building suspected of housing a game room. The suit alleges the owner knew about the illegal activity. If the prosecution succeeds, the building could be shut down for a year.
Not only it's embarrassing to have this kind of charge brought, but they could lose the rent and everything else for a building for up to a year.
We get calls almost every day about illegal game rooms in our community.
Honolulu City Council member Tyler Dos Santos Tam says he's drafting bills also targeting illegal game rooms. Meantime, the alleged game room worker pleaded not guilty to the charges during his arraignment Thursday morning and was released on $15,000 bail. Alm says the judge in the case will have to consider multiple factors, such as what would help deter this activity and promote public safety.
And so both of those things to us would argue for a serious sentence with time in jail or in prison.
His trial is set for May. In Pearl City, Ali Duklo, KITV4 Island News.